All right, good evening, everybody. I'm Vice Forecaster JD back with you, USA Severe Weather Network Vice Forecaster JD back with you in the Weather Center. The reason why we broke right back in is because we have a couple tornado warnings in place, and I just think we got some wind damage to pass along. Also, so what we're going to do is get this shared to the group so people can see what we're doing. All right, folks, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, we got a couple tornado warnings. I'm going to read some just information before we go for this. And look at here, we got 60 um, callers reported 60 miles of wind and pea-sized hail with the storm. So we have a tornado warning, and this goes into effect at 5:30 Standard Time. For Yemen County and Central Cape counties and Carson's counties. At 4:57 Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was south of Cope or 16 miles north of Standard Munition, 10 miles an hour. So both these are slow moving storms, so hazardous tornado and up to ping pong ball size hail. So let me try to check this. Velocity indicate red next to green. That is gate to gate sheared, and we're still watching that storm really closely. New storms, but like I said, there's some new circulation right there by starboard area. If you live in that area, there's some sign of some spinning right here, so we'll have to watch that sail also too this evening in case it develops something. So I like to look at the hail on the storm because we've been having hail up to 3 inches. Now we got ping pong ball size hail, so that'd be almost an inch and a half. So that's very dangerous, folks. And I'm sorry I'm moving this thing around so much. New severe thunderstorm warning came in. A train spotter reported 60 miles of wind, but only lasted 2 minutes. So fast, folks. These are fast moving storms that move in, and a train spotter that already reported 60 miles of wind. And there's enough spin that you could get a brief tornado with any one of these storms, and that's some typically sheared that we do have. So I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna switch into our tool and see if we have any. This will tell me if we have any new debris in this, because when you have debris, it's not good. But we don't have any like that. I'm just checking earlier and see if we did. We could have had something earlier, but now this is a radar indicated with up to ping pong ball size. Hell, that means we'll probably will stay with you. I was just going to give you a quick update on these warnings of this little complex. It just keep blowing up and up here in the northern parts of Colorado. So we will continue to keep you updated on these. These storms could produce very large hail. And if they're separate like this, especially like that, little dot in green, like anything like that in that green color, this area here could cause another tornado warning. Anytime you get that red next to green, that is gate to gate sheared. And that's why I'm concerned we could get another spin up right there. And let me check for hail. That might increase the storm. And each one of these are hail producers. So one showing 1.5. So that up to that, maybe up to ping pong. And we'll take a look at that. These storms down here are not in kind of close to the Oklahoma area. These could just be large hail and maybe even some damage and straight line winds, even in the parts of Texas area. That's into Roberts County, that's to Texas and Hampton, and to 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:09, a severe thunderstorm located 5 miles northeast of Link 4 moving north of Poplar and moving around 40 miles an hour. So we could see 60 miles of wind gusts and hail the size of quarters with that. And very little on that storm, too. But you live down in these areas, the hail threat is just going to increase. This storm could produce hail the size of quarters in Timberland County and Burgerton County down here. This storm is very large. And, rotation is easy to happen today. There's another one there. So these storms are capable of producing 60 miles of wind. So we will continue to keep you updated on that. Since this is in a rural area, I was just going to keep everybody updated on the Tivoli storm. I know we're not having any, but the echo tops are pretty high today. So this storm could be producing a small tornado. Nothing on the ground yet, but we will continue to keep you updated if the storm becomes a damaging situation. And it could. There's another couplet right up here. Is trying to tie it up. That could come a tornado wind also too. So we could be popping right back on air with you. But so that storm did have a severe thunderstorm warning for earlier. But now we could have another tornado warning that could form with this storm there. So we will continue to keep you updated. And if that comes a warning or anything else comes a live situation, we'll break in with you this evening. And we'll be with you through the even, and we'll get you through all clear. And thank you for the bulletin, Jacob. Looks like the National Weather Service just introduced something else. Let me pull over here and see what he said. Let's see, that's nothing yet. Jacob's been kind of helping me, so I appreciate that. If you can hear me. So we will continue to post updates, and we will interrupt and break in if we need to. For right now, I'm going to sign off.